Hi and welcome back to my channel, Nerd It This Way. I'm Mahalia and today we are going to be doing the OWL Readathon TBR.
Mahalia, in this world, you must know who you are.
Wait for it, wait for it. Intro and okay. So G from Book Roast came up with the most creative readathon, pages, occupations, prompts, everything this year. I didn't do last year's because of school and moving and things like that, but this year, so excited. So I'm gonna go through the prompts and then I am going to let you know what the occupation I chose because I'm kind of still undecided. So I think once I go through all the books that I have picked for the prompts, that'll kind of help me figure out, you know, what occupation I really want to do, because she has some really awesome ones. If you don't know, I will put the announcement down in the description along with her TBR, which is so cute. I was like watching it and I was like, okay, I think I can do this. It was kind of hard. Let me tell you, you will be surprised how many books you have that do not start with the letter R. Let me tell you. Okay, let's get started. So the first prompt is, and I'm looking on my tablet because I just want to keep this together. So the first one is Ancient Runes, which is a retelling. I will be reading Sala Simkuke's Red as Blood. And this is a Snow White retelling. This has been on my TBR for a really long time, and I feel like this is like the perfect readathon to like bring it in and read about it. The next one is Arithmetic, which is more than one author. And for that, so for Arithmetic, work written by more than one author, I have Unwept, Book 1 of the Nightbirds by Tracy Hickman and Laura Hickman. I honestly picked this up because of the cover. It is a kind of mystery thriller fantasy kind of thing from what I know, and I don't know that much, so don't quote me. A lot of these books I picked, I ended up just buying them because I either like the cover or I like the title or they were recommended to me by more than one person. So yes, for astronomy, a title with star in it, and that is The Chaos of Stars by Kristen White, and I just really like the cover. I don't know anything about this. So it says in the top corner, family is forever, especially when they're immortal. This for astronomy because it has the word star in it. Care of Magical Creatures, land animal on cover. So for the Care of Magical Creatures, it needs to have a land animal on the cover. I was a bit torn, but I picked, because a swan is a land animal, right? Or is it an air? Or is it water? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure a swan is a land animal. Once Upon a River by Diane Setterfield. What made me buy this? I don't know, I was just in Target and I really liked the cover and I bought it. I don't know anything other than my mom read the 13th Tale, or she watched it, something like that, and she told me it was really good and I would love it, and I listened to my mom. So yeah. Charms, age line, read an adult work. An adult work, I am going to go with, for Charms, Someone Like Me by M.R. Carey. This is kind of healthy, but I've been trying to read this for a while. It is about a mom who is a domestic abuse survivor, and she has another personality that does some really crazy epic stuff. And that's really all I know. I watched The Girl with All the Gifts and I was blown away. So I'm hoping this is going to be really good. It says, an intense haunting thriller with heart. You will not want to put this down. Lenny Taylor. What? Okay. Sold. Next is Defense Against the Dark Arts. Readathon. Title starts with an R. So from the other videos, I guess G is more lenient. So the main word, the first main word has to start with the R. So the doesn't count. Yes. I went with Brandon Sanderson's The Arithmetist. This word got me so many times. I was like repeating it nonstop. The Arithmetist. And it is about a kid named Joel who wants to be a arithmetist. I really want a arithmetist, but I know that's not struggle bus. But I am looking forward to this. I love Brandon Sanderson, and this has to be good. So this is my R. Readathon. Readathon is the word. Divination. Set in the future. Okay. I don't know how to say this person's name. Oh my goodness. Have you ever been so nervous to just butcher someone's name because you knew? Like, oh, and I didn't get the tag off. It's okay. So this is called The Wind-Up Girl by, here, I'm gonna put this because that's ugly. Oh no, my nails. Oh, I can't win. Forget it. Okay. Ha! We'll do it this way. So, can you see it? Yeah? Paolo Bacigalupi? I'm so sorry. If you know how to phonetically say it, can you put that down at the bottom? You know I struggle bus. But this is set in the future, and it is supposed to be a fast-paced, really interesting novel. Next is Herbology. Plant on cover. Tender Morsels by Margot Lanigan. And they are running through a forest. Plant on cover. Do I know anything about this? No. Two girls running through the forest. It's a, so I guess it's similar to A Court of Thorns and Roses, with the border between the fairy world and the normal world. And I think that's why I picked this up, because that kind of had a similarity. Next is History of Magic, published at least 10 years ago. So History of Magic, a book that's been published more than 10 years ago. 10 years ago or more. I have a book. I do. I know I own one. I do. Yes! Okay. Oh, look at it. It's so like, it's all clean. Okay, so this is Blood and Iron, and it is by Elizabeth Bear. I know nothing. You know, I've been saying that this whole time. But, so this was published in 2006. So there, 10 years. Oh my gosh, 2006. Something about the main character being spellbound, a seeker, looking for the fairy queen, and she abducts children. Next, Muggle Studies, contemporary. So if you watch my channel or any of the videos I've put up recently, you know I don't really own that many contemporaries. But, oh, and I just read a good one, The Frame Up. Oh, that was so good. Okay, Graduates in Wonderland, a memoir of friendship. So it's the story of two best friends and their journey through adulthood, which I guess they're calling it Wonderland. Potions, Next Ingredient, sequels. So for Potions, I actually have book 2 of Salas Simica, her Snow White retelling. And this is book 2, Black as Ebony. When you have both the first and second book. Transfiguration, for Sprayed Edges, I'm going with a reunion of Ghosts by Judith Clare Mitchell. And this is Sprayed Edges, is what I believe. And if that does not count, if this isn't Sprayed Edges, you know, I could be wrong, but I probably will be going with this anyway. This is The Girl Who Circumvented Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making by Catherine M. Valentine. And this is a really cute middle grade book. My overall TBR prompt. So for my occupation for the tests for. So to get my occupation to pass OWL, I am going to go with healer, since I didn't go to med school. But for the OWLs, I have to complete herbology, charms, defense against the dark arts, potions, transfiguration, and 3 other subjects of choice. I'm going to, for the 3 others of choice, I am going to do care of magical creatures. And so, yeah. So all in all, I will be doing herbology, plant on the cover, charms, which is an adult, so someone like me, defense against the dark arts, which is The Rhythmatist by Brandon Sanderson, potions, which is the sequel to Sala Simca, I'm not going to say her name anymore, to the Snow White trilogy, Black as Ebony, Transfiguration, the red cover, and my 3 add-ons for Ancient Runes, Red as Blood, Care of Magical Creatures, Land Animal on cover, which will be Once Upon a River, and the last one. So Ancient Runes, Care of Magical Creatures, Divination. So I will be reading this for divination. So this concludes my TBR. It's a little bit crazy because I'm like trying to work on my tablet, which I should have just wrote on the side the books. Hindsight. That's what I'm taking. Divination, whatever. But yes, if you are participating in OWL Readathon, please put down below what you are going to be reading and what your tests are and what your occupation, what career you want to go through. So that concludes this video. If you like my content, or if you've read any of the books that I'm planning on reading in April, please don't say anything. Just don't ruin it for me, please. And if you are doing a healer, if you're gonna do the OWL healer test as well, please put down below if you are, you aren't, or whatever your occupation is going to be. And I wish you best of luck. And I will see you again, possibly to do a schedule of how we're going to get all this done, because I realized I have bigger books than I anticipated. So I'm really going to have to plan this out accordingly, because I'm also in school. Yay! And I'm going to be participating in Camp NaNoWriMo. So yeah, what a busy April. Well, this is me. I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, lies. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for alerts. And now let's bye. May you all participate. I hope you guys all participate, because this is really cool. Like, she put so much time and effort into this. Like, this is so dope. Exciting. Exciting stuff.